is fearless.
Yeah.
I like that. I mean, guys that's fearless go out there not to try not to make mistakes. Those guys that make great plays. So I like those guys that's kind of fearless but control.
Andruw Jones is with us right now. What's up?
How you doing, guys?
How's it going?
Good, man.
I like that hat.
I trying to find this place, man. It was
I was
kinda
lost
big
too.
for me.
It's a big spot. Welcome to
place.
Borgata. You ever been here?
No, first time.
Yeah, it's big. It's a big space.
Yeah.
A lot of poker rooms. You ready to play some poker?
I'm gonna see what I can do.
Yeah.
Trying to keep that poker face.
You got it.
You smile the whole time, or are you serious? Because everybody knows you smile.
I'm just gonna smile and think that whatever they think I have.
You can sit there and be like, "I'm rich. I really don't care if I lose this." So you have no idea what I have.
Oh no, we'll see what happens. I mean, this is fun. I'm happy to be here, and happy to be getting invited to this. Just something fun.
Yeah. Have you played like back in the day against some dudes taking some money from some guys?
Absolutely not, man. These guys
No.
were playing so crazy money. I just was not involved with that. I think later on we start getting into our own blackjack, tournaments that we were doing. But these guys were playing too big money for me, man. I know I was working hard for money, so I didn't want to spend it to these guys. So, we got those games were getting very intense. I mean, the number of the money that these guys were throwing on the table was not. I mean, I was like, man, I worked too hard for this.
Who at the beginning of your career? Because I mean, we're talking like the prime Braves time. Who of those dudes were because when I played for the Phillies, it was Chase Utley, it was Cliff Lee, it was Jimmy Rollins, it was dudes that were like throwing that cheese out there. Who was it for you?
Trust me, you can find that out. I mean, all the pitchers were them. You get from Greg Maddux to Smoltz to every of those guys that started. I mean, most of them they all play golf, so they get on the golf course and bring it on to the plane. So it get big. So I try to stay away from it.
Talk about getting big. Talk about unbelievable. 1996, man. I want to talk a little about you at Yankee Stadium, hitting 2 home runs, coming into your own. Nobody really knew about you, and all of a sudden, here is the big dog, Andruw Jones. And I got to be honest with you, watching those games, being from the area, it was incredible. I said, this guy's going to be something. Even at a young age, I'm like, I'm going to follow this guy. Talk a little bit about the pressure. Talk a little bit about how you came to, being who you are right now.
Well, to be honest with you, I mean, I was down in high A trying to win a championship down there. We had a great team, man. I was kind of pissed when I got moved off. I was like, man, I'm trying to win a championship
Coming
here,
up from
man.
high A, yo,
I'm like, why I'm going to Double A? And when I got to Double A, I struggled so bad for the first 2 weeks. And my manager, Jeff Cox, came to me and said, hey, Andruw, come here, man. Come to my room. He put a little bottle of the drink in front of me, and he go, hey, have some drinks. So it's like, let's talk. So we go, hey, you need to take walks. I know you're trying to make sure everybody that you belong here. And, since that, everything started going the right way. Start taking some walks, got a good hitting streak, and got moved out to AAA and out of summer in the big league. And I'm like, oh, man, this is crazy. I mean, I didn't think I was going to be here so soon. But, I took it in, and I know the front office and Bobby Cox had good idea who we was going to face in the playoff. And, I know they knew that we were so much right-handed. We had so many right-handed power hitters in the lineup, and they wanted to have some right-hander because for some reason they thought that we were going to face the Yankees, and we did. And Yankees had 3 starters that was left-handed. So, they took me on the roster, and, I took advantage of somebody that don't know who you are.
I love that.
I want to add on to that, to talking about watching you early. And I've got early memories of my dad used to bring me to Turner Field early. He was always that guy that was there when the gates open, right? So I would go out in center field and I would watch you do something I didn't see any other center fielders doing. You would shag where the L screen is, or the big screen out in center field. Put that screen out there for the bat boys, and it's usually really shallow. Mm-hmm. And I watched you. I mean, 6, 7, 8 times as a young kid, and you would shag so shallow, and to this day, I thought you were the best at going back on baseballs that I've ever seen. Why did you do that? Did you get that from somebody? And then 2, who do you like watching right now? Who is your favorite defensive center fielder in the game?
Well, I mean, everything started in the minor league. We had such a great coaching staff in the minor league. You know, we can name them. I mean, we start from Willie Stargell to Gary Pettis. I mean, these guys were great defensive outfielders. I know Stargell was a first baseman, but he saw some of the great people playing outfield. So you know, he shared all the knowledge to us, and all those things started right there. And you know, be honest, you just trying to be the best at your position. You know, I think you know, I've talked so many times with a lot of kids. You know, how you get better at your defense. Do it in practice. Do it in batting practice. I think you will go and put yourself in a position where you're uncomfortable and you're not afraid to make a mistake. If you drop it, drop. If you go back, you don't make it, you don't make it. But it's challenge yourself to get better at going back or coming in. So I work on those every day.
It's crazy to watch.
You know, I mean, you know, batting practice was my workout, to be honest with you. I really didn't like to work out that much, but batting practice was like my time to get my leg in shape and my jumps and all the stuff so I can be ready for the game.
Love that. So who do you like? Who do you like right now? Who's the best defensive center fielder in your eyes?
Wow, it's so many. I mean, some you know, I mean, the game is growing so much. I mean, we got so much great talent and at the position. You know, the guy that I watch a lot is Harris. I mean, he's you know, he's fearless.
Yeah.
You know, I like that. I mean, guys that's fearless go out there not to you know, try not to make mistakes. Those are guys that make great plays. So I like those guys that's kind of fearless but control.
Yeah,
that's a homer pick. The Braves are still paying you to say that? Come on.
I mean, I won't say that.
Mike is good though.
I mean,
Mike is good.
You know, I still work for him. I mean, I like the kid. I like the kid from Colorado. I mean, I think he's great arm,
bro.
Great
arm.
Good.
Yeah,
he can cover a lot of ground out there. So it's so many. I mean, you can go to the list. I mean, you know, I'm sure everybody followed a team up here, and you know, you see them, and you be like, I think this kid can get better, but you see this kid can really do it. So, you know, it's just one thing. I always at the Braves game, so I get to see him quite a few times.
If Andruw Jones says you're the best,
man,
you're the best. Like, there's a few people that can be like, all right, look, like
I want to apologize. I need to apologize too because for wearing 25 when I'm playing for Atlanta.
I won't say. I mean, he can be good. I won't say he's the best defender out there, but
you like him,
he can be one of the best.
Yeah,
I mean, you know, when I was going through end of my career, I love McCutcheon. You know, he was a great defensive player. He was all around. You know, he could hit for power. He can steal some bases. So I like him. You know, I like the way he go about his business. So, you know, there's so many people like that. You know, Mike Trout. I mean, early in his career, he was a great defensive player and can do a lot of things with a lot of things that he can do with his talent. So, you know, there's so many guys out there.
For sure. I'm a Cedric Mullins guy.
Okay, that's good. No, see, everybody has what they like.
You know, I like him too.
Defensively,
I like him. I mean, I see him. I watch some of the games, and you know what he's doing out there.
Sure.
Hey, FT fam, it's Alana Rizzo. I can't stop talking about Vuori. Vuori is perfect if you are sick and tired of traditional old workout gear. I wear Vuori in all settings, not just in the gym, because honestly, it's comfier than whatever you're currently wearing. No joke. I'm wearing Vuori daily leggings right now. They're high-waisted with the drawstring and cupped ankles. They look good and they feel great. You're going to love them. Vuori is an investment in your happiness. For our listeners, they are offering 20% off your first purchase. Get yourself some of the most comfortable and versatile clothing on the planet at vuori.com/foul. That's VUORI.com/foul. Not only will you receive 20% off your first purchase, but enjoy free shipping on any U.S. orders over $75 and free returns. Go to vuori.com/foul and discover the versatility of Vuori clothing.
All right, so we're going from best center fielder to best player in the game right now. I think I know who you would say, but I want to talk about the MVP candidacy because in 2005, you kind of went through this whole thing too. People don't know, 2005, you got second place in the MVP race to Albert Pujols, and we just talked about what you did in center field. Look, Albert was a good defender. That's all cool. But does it matter that Shohei Ohtani, based on your experience, is not playing a position, should it be Ketel Marte or Lindor, or is there somebody else that you think should be there?
I'm sorry. I might have to take Ohtani, man. I'm
My
sorry.
guy.
Why do you say sorry? Is it because the old school part of you, like the David Ortiz comments from the other day, saying
no?
He never won
I see David Ortiz. He had great years. He had great numbers. I mean, I think he was very. I think he finished
second.
Yep. They gave him the Hank Aaron Award. But I think the thing that this kid is doing is unbelievable.
Special.
I mean, it's special. I saw him at 18 years old in Japan.
Yeah.
Coming through. He is a great outfielder.
What did I say?
You said
he could go be one of the best center fielders in the game.
He is a great outfielder.
Thank you.
His arm. I mean, in Japan they throw infield all the time, and I come out and watch him throw outfield.
Yeah.
He's impressive.
Did you go over there in 14?
I was there 14 and 15.
So even at 18, you saw it. You said, okay.
I saw him.
In 14.
I saw him, and I was like, he's a great player. He's got all the tools. He's tall. And
speed was always
there all the time, and his bat was shaky, and I was like, man, maybe this guy might just want to stick with pitching. But he changed it. He made the adjustment, and we've seen it.
So he's the MVP for you?
I think so. Yeah.
Who's 2 and 3?
I will go Lindor. He might, you know what though? Lindor might get it. Yeah. I don't know.
We've been talking about that.
Let me be honest with you though.
This is a Braves employee. Mets.
No.
Talk about the Mets.
No, he might get it because you know what? He's playing on a team that was not supposed to win it, and he's basically carrying it.
Yes.
He is carrying it. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a great run. But I think the number that Shohei is doing is
50-50.
It's only a few people.
That's what I said. Don't hold that he can't actually go out there and play a position against them because he could. The man said he could go be.
I don't know if he's. I saw that he's throwing in the mouth and stuff like that. After 2 Tommy John, it's tough to come back as a starter, but it will be beautiful to
put him in center.
Game.
Let him close.
But put him in right field, center field, and this kid
3 for
is
3.
unbelievable badly.
Could you imagine if he played right field?
He can close.
And then he comes in and they put
Tony
his
Sipp did it.
Closing music. Tony Sipp.
It'd be like Little League
he just
all over
runs in
again,
from
man.
the outfield.
Hey, I won't put nothing away from Shohei.
Yeah,
He's that special. I mean, it's a good thing that we watching this through with our eyes because it's one of those things that it's not going to come out that much.
Talk about special. Let's talk a little bit about your son, man, Drew. I mean, this kid is fantastic ball player. I mean, top prospect. I know he's learned from you. You guys probably done some crazy stuff at home with the drills and all that. But talk a little bit about your son, how proud you are, and how hard he's worked to get to where he is right now.
I'm very proud of him. I think at age of 12, 13, his mom asked me, what do you think about him? I say, he stand out. I think right there at that age, I saw that, he has something in him that kind of stand out. And, I say, if he keep working, he can, he can continue to follow his dream that whatever he want to do. So, he's a hard work kid. He know what he's doing. I don't know if he's my kid because he hit the ball in the right field. I was working up the middle and trying to pull that ball. But I'm so proud of him. And, he's got the talent. He can play defense. I don't know why he got it, but he can play good defense. He got good instinct. Where to throw the ball. How to throw the ball to bases. So I'm very proud of him.
You need to be proud. I texted you. We got to let you go, but I texted you. You need to be proud as a dad because he came on with Scotty and I when we did the prospect pad out in and you need to be proud as a father. Anytime that my son is complimented by the way he acts around people, He's pro. He's pro in that way. So good job to your wife.
He's got to his mom.
His mother.
Yeah, his mother. He's got a good head of his shoulder. I mean, he know what he's doing. He's we raised him right. I think that's all we want to do as a father, raise the kids the right way and have them be, respectable and humble about everything that they do.
He is.
Yeah,
my son looks up to him a lot. I know my son follows him. He's 16, and I think he's even had conversations. So, yeah, you've done a great job, man. Great job.
Yeah, we had a great interview with him. Yeah, we spent 15 minutes with him out there around the All-Star game. Well, good luck. We'll see you in a few minutes. We're all going to enter at the same time. I'm
looking forward to see everybody come out. And, I'm trying to keep that poker face.
I can see it. I can see it.
Just if you hear yelling and screaming, it's Grant Balfour said that if he gets deep enough into play, that he'll do his old thing. You remember that?
He was scary in the mouth, but he still had to throw the ball over the plate.
Exactly. We'll try and get them at the same table. We'll work on that.
Hey everybody! Be sure to like and subscribe for more content.
We're back here every weekday, all year long, so do not miss an episode.
The videos are coming in all day. Here's another video you might enjoy.
Baseball the way it should be covered.